Now he just straight up has prepared e5. He can play e5 on the next move. Hey everyone, welcome back to a 10 plus 0, a rapid game. Let's try to make our way back to 2200 here. So d3 and b3 is already weird. It's like you got the Swiss cheese set up around your queen side, but that's probably totally fine. I think I'm just gonna go knight c6. I could try to play for e5 here, and he allows me to, which is kind of crazy. I think I will take the Maximus approach. Okay. Yeah, he's playing super fast. So I think I just want to keep developing here. You guys can't see the profile picture from... Oh, okay. I'm not sure why they resigned. Part 2. I think I'll stick with knight f3. I've been playing a lot in these rapid games, and I think I'll continue it. So I like to fianchetto against knight f6, and if they fianchetto themselves, then I get the double fianchetto setup. And dude, this person is blitzing out their moves so fast, it's crazy. I think I'm just gonna castle here. Yeah, nothing wrong with castling, I think. So they want to play e5, so if I like c4, he's gonna take and play e5. I think that's the idea. Part of me wants to just play knight d2. I think I'm gonna play knight d2 here. I'm gonna play knight d2, defend my knight, maybe play h3 as long as he doesn't play queen d7. Yeah, because the fact that my opponent's playing really fast makes me want to play really fast here. I could play e4 right now. e4 right now doesn't look that bad. I kind of like c4 as well. c4, e5, takes. Wait, what am I saying? Now he just straight up has prepared e5. He can play e5 on the next move. I kind of want to just play h3. If I play e4, he could take. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think c4 is pretty natural. c4, e5, d5 could also be one way to proceed. And after the knight moves to b8, for example, then I could go h3. I'm just not so sure how I feel about this structure at all. I'm really not sure. I kind of don't hate it though. And I have to decide on how I want the structure to proceed, because this person's playing so fast. They've only spent 15 seconds in total. Hard to evaluate these positions. I think I do want to play h3 at some point and gain the bishop pair. But if I'm going to keep the position closed, I don't really care about the bishop pair. I think gaining all this space in the center is very good. So I think I will play c4. That's kind of my conclusion. I think I will play c4. I did think for 2 minutes and 30 seconds on that move. And my opponent has all the time in the world here, so I got to be very careful. So e5 is expected. This is my final moment to decide if I want to keep it closed or open. I think I will keep it closed. That could lead to my death. This decision to keep it closed. Then I will play h3 next. And if he takes my knight, so I take back with the bishop, then e4 comes with tempo, but maybe that's okay. Even e3 could happen, and he could like isolate my pawns, but I have the open file here, so maybe that's okay. But I do have to be wary of that. I do have to be very wary. Okay, knight b8 is the decision he made. I still want to go h3 here. Okay, do I take with the bishop or the knight is the question. I think with the bishop, because I want to play knight e4 next. I think. Don't really know what my plan is, so maybe this was all a mistake because I don't know what my plan is next. I really like bishop takes for some reason. Then e4 though. Wow, that person just literally pre-moved. Let's go a3. So my opponent is really banking on the fact that I'm going to be low on time. So this, to me, that suggests that they're going to be a very solid player. They're not going to blunder anything. And once again, I have to prioritize moving faster. That's kind of my guess with the situation. But I played a3 to meet a4 with b4. So that's kind of the idea. But he's going to try to undermine this pawn structure here, which makes a lot of sense. E4 could make sense. Bishop g2 and f4. I don't see anything wrong with this plan. I kind of want to go for it. Do I play e4 first? E4, bishop back, f4. I think I kind of just have to go for it with my pawns. But I'm just not sure the best way to execute this. I think white is slightly better here. Bishop g2. If I play here, he can take, play f5. I'll play g5 and g4. Or g4 and g5. I kind of like it. g4 and g5 kind of looks not horrible. Which I can't believe I'm saying that, but it actually doesn't look that bad. I do think black might be slightly better. I think I got myself in a position where it's not that good. Although maybe the position is just balanced and I'm just being pessimistic here. I do have this nice extra space in the center, but I don't think I can do anything with it as of now. I think the biggest questions to me is, will this pawn chain get weak? And where is this knight going? And yeah, so there's that. I have to move back now. E3 is a move. Once again, I could play g5 at some point maybe. I'm threatening g5 right now. G5 right now, and I could take here. Well, take there first. Get my queen in with check as well, potentially. So yeah, there's definitely do have some threats maybe. E3 is an interesting move for sure. Doubling my pawns. Okay, he does that first. So now I will play b4 probably. b4 takes. Wait, b4 looks so good. And okay, he doesn't take back, which makes sense. Now I can go g5. g5. And I'm going to take the bishop on g7 next and try to take on e4. And my position is very loose. Like this, I'm probably going to drop this g5 pawn perhaps. But I'm feeling pretty good about my position. If it takes with the knight here, then I do have more control over the f6 square. Look at that. Yeah, I'm controlling this pawn. Maybe I play h4 next. Maybe I can play queen d4 check at some points, and he can't block with his knight because of f4. So this position is looking very good for me. I should be significantly better in this case. Probably, maybe, perhaps. And turns out this extra space in the center is very nice. Very nice here. He still has to get his queen into the game. Queen e7, I assume, is going to be his choice here. Oh. I think he's going to take. I cannot block with the bishop, so king h2 makes sense here. King h2, but then queen here. Bit scary. King h1 is the only move, I think. Wait, there's another move here. Bishop g2, knight f4 check, queen check, king g1. I have queen e4, but then check here. It gets really messy. King h1, knight f4. That looks fine for now. This is king h1. King h1 is the move. f4? No, I can't play f4 myself. I guess king h2 is more like just queen e5 check, picking up the bishop is the bigger issue. But he does that instead, which I am fine with. I need to consolidate. Attack the queen like this. Oh, I just gotta move. He has more than double the amount of time. I just need to move here. Queen h4 makes a lot of sense. And here is coming. What is coming up next? More than anything, I just want to get my queen out of the way. Knight f4 makes a lot of sense for him. Queen b3. He can take at some point and maybe try to... Okay, he's doing that now? I'm not afraid of that, though. I'm not afraid of that. I have enough defenders here. I should maybe pre-move. What? He's studying checkmate now. Wow, he found a checkmate. And my... Oh wait, I can just take it. Okay. I was like geeking out. He's studying checkmate again. Queen f1, but then he can take, which doesn't look good. Okay, queen f4, I have to go back, or king g2 maybe. King g2, but then check here and here. I'm running out of time, which is no bueno. Knight f4 check. Queen here. Rook here. Knight f4 check. Am I worried about that? No, I don't want to go there. Then he can fork me, perhaps. Oh, but then I pin the knight to the queen, which is good. Here, check. He's threatening. He's threatening queen f2 check. But now I have this. This. Nope, I can't block like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I blundered. I wasn't supposed to do the check. I was not supposed to do the check at all. If he takes the pawn, I back rank checkmate him. Well, good job with my opponent for playing moves fast. They did a good job of that. So, okay. So, this is all normal. This is all normal. So, knight d2 here wasn't good. I should take the extra space. And that's good here. And knight b4 wouldn't make any sense. Play c4. So, bishop out here. And then d5 is good because my opponent didn't spend the time to control the center more, and this pawn push is actually good in this case. So I missed this move. Makes sense, but I was thinking like maybe he could like take here, and after bishop takes, that's an inaccuracy. You're supposed to take the knight? Is that what you're supposed to do? No. E takes f3. Wow. So you can beat knight e5 with f4. That's the idea. That's how you maintain an advantage here, which is pretty wild. I would not have thought about that. But I guess the idea is that, yeah, black does not have this e5 outpost because I play f4. And these double pawns are actually pretty good here, which is something that would have taken me a long time to consider. And even though my bishop's staying into my own pawn, it's good. So that would have been tough for me to figure out. But looking at it now, it makes some sense. d5 was the best move, which makes me feel very good about my time usage. h3. Once again, e takes f3. The computer's saying, like, dude, your bishop is just a target here. Your doubled f pawns, you can use it to try to open things up, perhaps. Maybe that's the idea. Say knight bd7, rook e1, and let's say he makes a move like a5, then h4. Wow, h4. What's the idea behind that? Let's go b6. Queen c2. So just slowly improving and play it very, very slowly. So just play it very, very slowly. don't do anything fancy. Knight h5 and knight b1. So definitely a maneuvering game. Okay, very interesting. I don't know where this knight's headed to. Black wants to play f5 at some point, and white is just going to chill, which I don't quite understand. Knight d5, knight b5. The knight wants to be on b5. That's what the computer is arguing for. And the computer wants to set up like this. And it's just very balanced, but white probably has a slight edge because they have more space and the bishop pair, but not the easiest thing to evaluate. Okay. But yeah, this idea of e takes f3 was definitely something I should have thought about more. Bishop g2 is better than a3. It's saying I need to respect what black's doing here. And let's say a4. Can I play like f4 or e3? Oh, e3 is one of the best moves. e4. Okay, that makes sense too. Okay. Anyways, getting a bit too deep in the weeds here. So a3 is another mistake though. e3. It really wants e3. Is that to meet e4 with? I don't know what's the idea of e3. I honestly do not know what the idea behind e3 is. Oh, it's to prevent black from going e3. I think that's the idea, actually. Because if we go here, it really wants e3. To discoordinate white's position, leave white with this isolated e-pawn and an easy target. So that's why e3 is necessary, is to stop black from going e3. That makes sense. Once again, it wants e3. I don't play e3, though. And sacrificing the rook, brilliant move. So he is actually better in this position. So he correctly evaluates that, which kudos to him. And now he's just playing moves fast. He's playing moves fast. He is playing moves fast. And yes, that was a huge mistake here. What was there another mistake that I made? No. I think that was just the only mistake. Yeah, rook g4, the only move. Don't have time. Yeah, rook g4 and e4. Like the only moves in this position. It's kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, I come out of the position just up in exchange, but I have no time and I lose. So too little too late. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.